You are welcome to another session of our digital bookkeeping class. This is a session 2 or lesson 2 on tracking expenses. In lesson 1, you learned what an expenses is and the mistake other people make so that you can avoid making that same mistake. So now in this lesson 2, we are going to be learning why expenses must be categorized. The financial statement In the financial statement, you must understand that it is always in a summarized form, or let me say a summarized statement. The financial statement is a summarized statement, and as such, whatever is going to appear on it must be in summarized form, including your expenses. And every business has its own unique expenses category. And as an accountant who is tracking these expenses, you must learn how to categorize expenses based on the nature of the business. It is your duty to create these categories and use them for every business that you offer your service. So categories of so many categories of expenses. So many categories of expenses. We have the salaries, that's the category of expenses. We have the rent, we have internet, telephone, transport, electricity, diesel and fuel, security, cost of production. We have motor vehicle expenses and repair expenses. Are so many categories of expenses, and these are just a few. The good thing is, as the accountant preparing accounts for any business, you have the liberty to create any reasonable category of expenses. Let me say, for example, now in a business, maybe they spend money on business. I mean on birthday. Like for example, the company has a policy that every worker that is that is having a birthday, the company will sponsor it. Yeah. So you can create a new line of expense. You can create a new line of expense category for it, and maybe you can just call it entertainment. You can call that extra birthday money that you are spending. Maybe you can call it entertainment. You can categorize it under entertainment. Well, it's up to you. It's up to you as the accountant. That is why accounting is both a science and a art. A art meaning you have the liberty to be creative. So it's up to you to just look, okay, which, which name should I give this thing? What should I categorize it inside? So you just create it yourself and create the line of expenses yourself and start using it. So you just have to be creative about it. You just have to be creative about it. So there are you can use three ways, three practical and simple ways to track expenses. For You can use these three ways, which are practical and simple, to track expenses for any business. You can track expenses using spreadsheets. You can track expenses using forms. You can track expenses using WhatsApp. You might be wondering, WhatsApp? Which WhatsApp I use every day? Don't worry. Don't worry. You understand how to do it. You understand how to do it. So the next aspect here is, why would a business owner need help to track expenses for his business? The reason why you need this is because if you do not understand the reason business owner need this, you might not be able to sell the skill to them. If you are able to identify with them that see you, these are the reason why you need this, they may not find it very important for them to pay you to do the job for them. So the first reason is that business owners, they spend on the go. That is when they are moving from one place to another, they transfer money from the business account to buy this or maybe to buy that, so they need someone to help them track these expenses. Business owners spend on the go, they spend anytime. They might just be moving around and say, oh, I need to buy this for my business, I need to pay for this for my business, and they transfer the money. So they need somebody to help them track, help them categorize this money. And sometimes most of them don't have employee to do it for them. Sometimes they will want to reduce their cost. They will like, ah, every time I'm spending money, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, how would I reduce my cost? So if you can explain this thing to a business owner that I can help you look for a way so that you won't be wasting money again, or you reduce your cost, just let the business owner know and get his reply. You give a very positive reply. So if you want to reduce your cost, this is one of the reasons. Number four, the business owner wants to monitor his business from abroad. Maybe he's not a resident. He's not actually resident in the country for now. So and he wants to track his expenses or his business. He can meet you, or you can meet him for to track the expenses for him. Um, another one is you want to know his profits. You want to know his profits. You know, in order for him to know his profits, he need to know his total sales, and you also need to track all his expenses. So the sales minus the expenses will give him his profit. And since he does not have the basic accounting knowledge to do that, you can approach him and say, let me help you track your sales and your expenses so that you can know how much this your business is having. Another reason is he wants to track, he wants to follow a budget. Maybe he have a budget and he's feeling that if he keeps spending now like this, he won't be able to meet up with his budget, and he does not want to exceed his budget. So these are the reason business owners need help to track the expenses for his business. So if you can put in practice this 16, you can use this as a negotiating skill to business owners, so that at least you can you can become your client. You can use it as a negotiation skill so that you can become a client. You can meet him and tell him that I know you spend on the go and you don't have any employee to do it for you, and you know you want to reduce costs. And if it's abroad, you tell him that you want to monitor your business, and you also say since you want to reduce costs and you want to know your profit and you also want to follow a budget, I can do all these things for you. I can do all this for you. I have a very good knowledge on how to do it for you, and I do it for other people. The chances of you getting the job from him would be very, very high. So let's dive in practically. Let's go and check how to do it practically now.